Okay, let's jump right into this explainer. Today we're unpacking something pretty incredible, LifeTilo. Think of it as an AI-assisted LifeOps command center that's literally designed to take your disorganized daily tasks and completely transform them. If you're tuning into this, you're probably actively looking to save some serious time, accelerate your workflow, and honestly, just manage your daily load without that constant underlying hum of stress. You want better organization, and you absolutely want AI doing the heavy lifting for you. Well, you are in exactly the right place.
So let's start with a question we've all asked ourselves. Why does managing work feel like a full-time job on its own? I mean, really, if you're feeling overwhelmed by disconnected tasks, open loops everywhere, and just an incredibly high cognitive load, listen, you are experiencing the universal pain of modern work. We spend so much of our day just trying to figure out what actually needs to be done, who has the information we need, and where the heck we left off, that the actual execution gets completely delayed.
Now, what's really interesting here is the stark contrast between how we usually work and how we should work. Look at standard apps. They just record what needs to be done as this isolated floating task. But LifeTilo, it records why it matters, who owns it, and what knowledge actually informs it. It connects your work to decisions, goals, and most importantly, your actual time capacity. It is literally the difference between a flat to-do list that just sits there creating guilt and a fully interconnected system that actually drives execution forward.
Okay, moving on to Section 1, Meet Your Command Center, the paradigm shift in work management.
So LifeTilo basically operates on these 5 layers, and it gives you this brilliantly clean mental model of how everything is structured. Notice how the system flows. It moves from immediate focus, which is what needs attention right this second, down through execution, outcomes, time, and finally memory. Everything, from a quick daily task to your organization's entire persistent knowledge base, is seamlessly connected right here. You literally never lose context because the system maps exactly how work actually happens out there in the real world.
The crucial takeaway here is that LifeTilo treats work as a repeating loop, not a dead-end street. It takes a captured item all the way through planning and execution, but, and this is key, it doesn't just stop there. It moves into review, and ultimately, it becomes a lesson to improve future AI guidance. When you finish a project, that hard-earned knowledge doesn't just evaporate. It feeds right back into the system to make your next project faster and a whole lot easier.
Let's dive into Section 2, AI-assisted workflow acceleration, all about conquering your daily dashboard.
Imagine logging in first thing in the morning, coffee in hand, and seeing this number. 49. 49 overdue tasks. In any normal system, that's terrifying, right? It induces instant anxiety. But here in LifeTilo, it's actually just a signal. It's raw data that the system is already prepped and ready to process for you.
So instead of just letting you panic about that massive number, LifeTile aggregates what it calls your attention debt. It looks across all your authorized work and actively uses AI to help you triage it. The system acknowledges the pileup, sure, but it doesn't expect you to manually sort through it all while your coffee is still brewing. And let me tell you, that right there is immediate, massive stress reduction.
Your morning basically changes completely when AI automatically hands you a briefing on the state of your day, highlighting likely risks before they even happen. Features like suggested moves actually go out and identify work that has stopped moving or statuses that are clearly stale, and then they suggest specific interventions. You aren't just reacting anymore. You have an AI co-pilot proactively accelerating your workflow from the minute you log in.
All right, Section 3, Connecting Knowledge to Action. We're looking at the library as persistent memory.
Now, the real bridge between human understanding and AI retrieval is this, the Memory Content Learning Card. It basically ensures that when you or your team wrap up a project, the knowledge doesn't just disappear into some dusty, forgotten archive folder. It captures the meaning, the source, and all the relationships of that information, keeping it perpetually ready to support whatever action you need to take next.
And this is where the real magic happens for saving time. Because the AI extracts this structure and uses advanced vector and graph retrieval, which, by the way, is all governed by strict role-based permissions, you make better decisions immediately. No more wasting 30 minutes digging through old chat threads or desperately searching for that one elusive email attachment. It's just there.
Moving into Section 4, Real-Time Planning Capacity, Grounding Abstraction in Reality.
Look at the middle bar in this breakdown right here. 20 tasks waiting on others. This is huge. By separating active work you are physically doing right now from items that are strictly waiting on someone else's input, your calendar can actually reflect your true daily capacity. You are no longer misreading your workload and overcommitting yourself just because you lumped blocked tasks in with active execution.
So if you're a manager, you know all too well the pain of drop dependencies. Imagine your For You dashboard bubbling up a 9-day-old waiting item. Instead of just flashing a red date at you, the AI retrieves the relevant project note and suggests a direct follow-up action. Boom! You instantly recover a stalled commitment with zero friction. It's a total game changer.
Or let's take a personal use case for the stressed professional. You've got an overactive mind, a brilliant idea pops up, but you're right in the middle of executing something else. You simply capture your thought. LifeTilo structures it, parks it safely in the library as persistent memory, and most importantly, gets it out of your active working memory. You get to save all that mental energy for execution rather than memorization.
Let's hit our final section, Section 5, the LifeTilo transformation, reclaiming your time and focus. By adopting this AI-assisted operating system, you aren't just making a tiny tweak to your task management. You are fundamentally upgrading your ability to execute, period. You're getting drastically reduced cognitive load, significantly faster retrieval of crucial information, and incredibly realistic plans based on your true capacity. And it's all powered by safe, governed AI assistance that actually respects your organization's permissions. Now, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a highly provocative question straight from the LifeTilo Planner, inviting you to rethink how you currently manage your daily grind. Take a hard look at your own workload today and ask yourself, which current activity consumes time without moving a defined goal forward? With a LifeOps Command Center, you won't have to guess the answer to that anymore. The system will show you, it'll reduce your daily stress, and it'll help you actually fix it. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep executing, and I'll catch you next time.